Vince three-point shot.
Powering shot, baby.
Takes it to the house.
The following is a production of the Rough Rider broadcast team, a presentation of Watlington and Shires Productions.
This Watlington Shires and Pierce production on the YouTube channel of the Northeast Texas Sports Network, brought to you in part by Batters Law Firm. When your case matters, it's got to be Batters. Mathis Realty, proud of East Texas, one home at a time. And Shelby Savings Bank, your local bank. Your local bank is on the move with improvements to 2 locations, one on the World Wide Web. What used to be ShelbySavingsBank.com is now SSBTex.com, a more powerful and user-friendly website. And at the original Selma Street location, a new lobby to better serve you. Improvements to the corner of Shelbyville and Selma, and at the intersection of your device and the World Wide Web, it's SSB, same bank, new look.
Alrighty, folks, welcome here to the big broadcast. I am your host, Larry Pierce, here on NetSN, and it's your Tuesday night game of the week coming to you from Pineland, Texas, home of the West Sabine Tigers. Getting ready to roll here with this one tonight as the ladies are coming in here and St. Augustine is in town. Very, very important game for both of these teams. Right now, the West Sabine Tigers are sitting in that number 3 spot. There's actually like a 3-way tie there between West Sabine, Torino, and St. Augustine. The one thing that I can say is we got to talk to Coach Cartwright last night at the Piney Woods Area Coaches Show, and I learned a lot about her team and a couple of things they've been through in a couple of games that we've went across. But right now, they really need a big victory here tonight, and it's so important for her team to get a victory here tonight to stay in that playoff hunt, and it's very important for Coach Bragg to get her team a victory here tonight as well, because they want to keep that number 3 spot. There's one thing hampering the Lady Tigers, though. They lost their point guard to an ACL injury, so might be a little tough here tonight for the Lady Tigers. So here we go with the national anthem, folks. We'll be right on that. Excellent rendition by the Tiger Band here this evening as we get ready for some basketball action. As I said, this is a very important game for both of these teams when it comes to the district here. And as you can see, the Lady Tigers are down their point guard, and that may be a little troubling here for them tonight, but they're going to play real hard, and they're going to be ready to rock and roll here this evening. So here we go with the starting lineup for the Lady Wolves. Coming out here is going to be, well, we got everybody transitioning right here, so as soon as we get thrown through here, we'll get all ready to go for the starting lineup for. There's Smith. I know Polk will be out there for the Lady Wolves as well. And number 11 is going to be Wade out there. I know those 3. Now time for the introduction of your lady of the West Sabine Lady Tigers here, the home team tonight on NetSN on our game of the week. Got to talk to Coach Bragg a little bit before the game. She said the girls are playing hard, but they did lose their point guard here earlier due to an ACL issue. So we're going to hope that she's going to be good there as comes through the season. We got Wilson and Murphy, the first 2 coming out. Then number 14, that is Williamson. And Diaz, number 24. And here comes Bennett on the floor, number 31. So Williamson, Murphy, Wilson, and Diaz and Bennett will be the starting five for the Lady Tigers of West Sabine as we get ready for this basketball game here tonight back here in West Sabine. And see you. Let's go. We got a liner for this, so let's get that first.
You're watching a Wallington Shires Pierce production of a NetSN presentation on YouTube. The St. Augustine Wolves versus the West Sabine Tigers in West Sabine's Tiger Gymnasium.
That's right, folks. We're ready to go. Your Tuesday night game of the week here. How you doing, Coach? How's it going? We got Coach Williams here. We're going to have a chat with him coming up here before the game. And his guys, too, got a big game coming up here tonight as the Wolves are in the house. And the Wolves are playing real good basketball. Got to talk to Coach Randall last night at the Piney Woods Coaches Show, too. And I tell you, his team is moving right along, and they're looking for another win. They're going to see if they can stay perfect in the district run as we get ready to go. All right, so here we go with the tip. And it will be West Sabine basketball as Diaz will control it there for the Lady Tigers. And we'll get you as close view as we can there. We'll try to keep everybody out of the frame as much as we can as the Lady Tigers move it down up underneath. Bennett going to throw up the shot. It will not go. Back up the floor now. Come the Lady Wolves with their first offensive possession. That will be Smith. Handing out there to Polk. And Polk swinging it over to the far side. Back out on top to Renfro. And now Polk with the basketball. Moving it over to the left side. And number 3, Barnes. Yeah. Just trying to bounce it down in there. It's a good double team there as Smith gets wrangled up in there. They're going to call a walk on Smith, so it's a turnover by the Lady Wolves. And Wade, it's like she might have been a little gimpy on the ankle there, but she seems to be okay. Now she picks up her pace. So they'll inbound it here to Diaz, and the Lady Tigers will face some pressure trying to get it across. Diaz sends it up ahead. And the Lady Tigers try to get it above the line, and they do. Send it over to the left side. And back out on top here, Williamson. Back to Murphy. Murphy going to launch for 3. First one off the mark, will not go. Rebound comes out here to the Lady Wolves. And the Wolves faces pressure herself. Diaz is a good defender, and now needs some help as that one gets thrown up ahead there as a foul. It looks like it's going to be the first one here on West Sabine. I'm going to say it's just out of bounds, and it will be an out of bounds play, so no foul there. Coming back out, it'll be Polk on the inbound. She'll bring it across the line here, set it up the offense for the Lady Wolves. Over to the right side, Renfro back out here to Polk. Nice hands there as Williamson got a hand on it, knocking it away. It'll stay Lady Wolf basketball right here in front of us. We got some great sounds here tonight. We got the drum line over here. We got the ADs and all of everybody over here. We got all kinds of good stuff going on right here in the quarter tonight here in West Sabine. All right, back out top. 3 ball on the way. That looked like it should have been a foul there. No call. Off the mark. Sorry, just like she got a little bit of a hand there. That Renfro. Rebound up underneath in there. Now it's the foul. Nice job by Wade. Taking it strong to the rack, and she's going to be fouled. And that'll be the first one there. And it looks like Wade will go to the line for the Lady Wolves. And Coach talked a lot about how much improved this young lady has been here on this season. And she steps up to her line here, see if she can get her team on the board first. And she's going to have to be strong down underneath. She's got a much taller player that she's going to be playing post against tonight. Most of the game anyway. Here's the shot by Wade. Off the mark. All right, here we go. So second shot on the way, see if she can knock it down. 6:51 to go here in this first quarter. Wade, first shot, second shot, can't get it to go. Nice rebound here comes for the Lady Tigers. Push it up the floor. Here's Wilson. She get it up underneath. Now bounces away. And it'll be Diaz looking to set it up here for the Lady Tigers. Diaz send it back over to Murphy. Murphy up underneath here to Williamson. Williamson all the way back across. Diaz trying to work the way in there, get a good defender in Polk. Back out, Diaz. Now kicking it back out here to Diaz. Diaz moving it back over. Here's a 3-ball. That was blocked on the shot there. Somebody got a good bump in there. That might have been Bennett giving a little body check in there. Bennett may be picking up her first. That's going to be the second team foul. Oh, just going to call it out of bounds. Didn't call a foul on her. Okay, that's good. That's good letting her play there, ref. Good job. Long inbounds play comes in here to Murphy. Murphy driving in the lane, can't get it to go. Rebound comes out by Smith, and here come the Lady Wolves trying to push the action up here. Smith gets down here in the corner, loses her footing, and now she's going to be called for a foul. And that's going to be on number 14, Williamson. So that'll be the second on West Sabine. Out of bounds play here for Miss Polk. Should be ready to bring it in as Smith getting the shoe tied up there. So Polk on to the inbound, looking to get it in. Bounce pass into Renfro. All the way back out on top as Barnes will set it up and drive in the lane. Barnes in the lane and off the glass. Barnes is a nice drive in the lane. She'll get the first two of the night for either team. And 2-0 as the Lady Tigers will have the basketball, facing some pressure here into the backcourt. Get it up ahead. That one goes off the leg of Polk. It did go off the leg of Polk there, so out of bounds. It will stay with Williamson on the inbound for the Lady Tigers. And the inbound pass here. Somebody trying to drive down along the baseline from that far side. Hard for me to see down that far corner right there, folks. I can't tell. That's okay. 5:45 to go. And looks like we're going to get a foul. Is that on the Lady Wolves? And it is. I think that's going to be a Smith, her first team foul here by the Wolves. And it'll be an out-of-bounds play for the Tigers. Tigers get an inbound here to Wilson. Wilson gets a double team quick. Wilson with a nice move in the lane, puts up the shot, won't go. Ball into the hands of Bennett on the rebound. She puts it up, won't go. Smith looking for the rebound. Fighting for the ball, Smith and Wilson. Possession arrow on the jump ball goes to the Lady Wolves of St. Augustine. So St. Augustine will get it back here, bringing it back up the floor. Leading it 2-0 here early in this first quarter. Senior night tonight. After this, we'll have some senior recognition for both teams here after this game. Nice drive there by, nice little scoop, won't go. Bennett gets the rebound. Nice try there by the Lady Wolves, and a good rebound there by Bennett. She drops it back off here to Murphy. Murphy back over to Diaz. Diaz dropping it off down in the corner. Back out. Williamson. Diaz driving to the baseline. She gets blocked on the far end. Smith said, get that out of my house. That's a good block. And the way coming to it is the Lady Wolves, and it will be Polk pushing it up the floor. Across the timeline. Lady Wolves looks up a long-range shot. Will not go. Williamson coming down with the rebound. Williamson faces some pressure here. Going to find Diaz. And Diaz will push it across the timeline, working against Polk. Over here to the right side, getting down in that corner. And we're going to get the ball get knocked away. It looks like it'll stay with Sabine there. We're going to get a substitution. Davis coming in for Coach Cartwright for Lady Wolves. They leading at 2-0. 4:38 to go. Coach Cartwright has her lineup she wants. So here comes the inbound, and they get it into Diaz, and Diaz working out here on top. Nice ball movement there, working against Smith. That's Barnes. Dropping it off to Wilson, off the glass. Wilson calling the banks open there for the Lady Tigers, and ties it up here 2-0, 2 apiece. 4:20 to go. And this first quarter, and back on the floor now come the Lady Wolves, kicking it over here to the right side. Left side, sorry. I'm backwards here looking at the screen. Now over to the right side. That is Polk down in the corner. Renfro, partially tipped. Polk picks it up, driving the lane. Polk with a nice drive in the lane. Oh, it won't go, but she is fouled, and she'll head to the line. That's the third team foul of the quarter with 4:03 to go. And that'll put Polk at the line. Lady Wolves 0 for 2 at the line tonight so far. As Polk steps up here, so she can break the tie. First one on the way is good. The first points of the evening. Substitutions for Coach Bragg. You got Winters coming into the ball game, as well as Roberts. Second one for Polk on the way is good. Nothing but net. Knocking them down. And that's important right here in this game, whether it be early or late. Oh, we're going to get a walk coming up the floor here on Diaz, so it's a turnover. As we were talking about, that's very important on these free throws here. It'll be early or late in this ball game. Got to make those free throws. They're going to count. A very important game here for both teams. Both teams definitely need a win here tonight. So Polk gets it here back to Renfro, and they'll get it back out on top. Barnes, Polk all the way across. Long pass. Renfro for three. Off the mark. Nice rebound there by Wade. She throws it back in, and it will be Diaz taking it off up the floor. So the Lady Tigers looking to set it up back on the far end. Get it down in the corner here. Here's a 3-ball on the way. 0 for 2 at that 3-point line. Fighting hard for the rebound. Wilson, she'll take it, but she'll go along the baseline. Looks like she'll be fouled on the rebound. And it should be an out-of-bounds play. That is the third team foul here on the Lady Tigers, or Lady Wolves as well. Here comes Barnes into the ball game. Freshman that Coach Cartwright has a lot of good things to say about this young lady. Great defender, and she likes the way she plays out there. And nice job on the inbound to Wilson, inbounds play. And they tie it up 4 apiece. So here come the Lady Wolves back up the floor as Barnes pushing it up here, facing some pressure at the half-court line. Oh, errant pass, tried to get it over there to Renfro, or that Barnes, trying to get it to Barnes. And it goes out of bounds, and it will be Lady Tiger basketball as the Lady Wolves turn it over right here. Williamson in the backcourt, trying to get across the timeline, and she hit the line. So it's a turnover right back to the Lady Wolves. She kind of took the wrong path right there. She had a little bit more opening there to the left side of the floor. She coming down to where it was crowded, and she ended up having to get pushed up to the line and steps out of bounds. So back to the Lady Wolves with the basketball. Tied at 4 with 3:10 to go here into this first quarter. And the Wolves get the basketball. Bringing it in. Bounce pass into Davis. Davis working hard at the rack, can't get it to go. Nice rebound there by the Tigers, and the Lady Tigers pushing it up and down with a chance to take the lead as they get it to Wilson. Wilson, middle of the lane, kicking it back out. Williamson up underneath. Nice job there by Barnes. Gets a hand on it, knocks it away, but it looks like it will stay with the Lady Tigers there in that far end. With 2:44 to go, back in the ball game comes Smith. She'll come in here for Wade, and Wade will get some time off. So an inbound play here for the Tigers on the way. Finding Diaz down here in the corner. Diaz moving back and forth as we're going to send it out here to Williamson. Now, Wilson with a nice drive around the lane. She takes it right to the rack. She's going to be fouled on the way in, so she'll head to the line. That'll be number 4 of this quarter for the Lady Wolves. 2:32 still to go, but that should put Wilson at the line here, shooting 2. So as Wilson steps to the line here, shooting a couple. First one on the way is up and good. Breaking the tie, all 5 points so far for the Lady Tigers coming from Wilson. And so we got a timeout on the floor, it looks like. So with 2:32 to go, we got another shot coming there at the free throw line. We got a 30-second break. We'll be right back here on NetSN.
Struggling with mobility, chronic pain, work, or sports injury? At Azalea Orthopedics, our team of highly trained physicians specialize in complete orthopedic care, pain management, sports medicine, physical medicine, and rehabilitation. If you've sustained a bone or joint injury, have mobility or movement problems, struggle with pain, contact Azalea Orthopedics. We're conveniently located across East Texas, serving 18 counties. When visiting your doctor, urgent care, or hospital, you have a choice. Demand Azalea. At Azalea Orthopedics, your health is our priority.
I love being right next to the drum line. That's what I'm talking about. All right, so here we go. We got another shot at the line. Wilson going to step up there, see if she can knock down the back half and give her team a 2-point lead with 2:32 to go here in this first quarter. As the Lady Tigers of West Sabine and Lady Wolves of St. Augustine hooking it up here in the first game of the night on our Piney Woods area game of the week. And I tell you, this is very, very important in both games. If you're just not joining us here tonight, you realize how important this is because both these teams are really right there in trying to fight for that number 3 spot. There's kind of a little bit of jam up down in there. So wins tonight are very big, whether it be for Torino, where they're playing this evening, whether it be for St. Augustine or for the Lady Wolves or the Lady Tigers of West Sabine. So here we go. As the second one is missed, they're going to get it to Smith. She'll bring it up the floor. Checking into the ball game also is Brooks. Oh, sorry, that is Burrell, number 22, who's in the ball game. 3-ball on the way from Renfro, short. And that's 0 for 3 at the 3-point line. Long rebound comes up. That's going to be possession arrow, a jump ball. I do believe that'll go with the Lady Wolves. Nope, it's Lady Tiger basketball. So Tiger basketball now ready to go. They're going to get behind the defense. Up ahead, Ross trying to take it all the way to the rack and see if she can go complete the play. And Ross, it rolls off for her. Wilson gets the rebound and gets knocked away. Pulled up here by the Lady Wolves. Bringing it back up is Barnes. Barnes will now set it up right here in front of Renfro and Burrell for Coach Cartwright and the little Lady Wolves of St. Augustine. Back across, Burrell. Top of the key. Barnes to the freshman for three. Front of the rim, no good. 0 for 4. Rebound. Short jump shot will not go. Out of bounds. Looks like it'll go back to West Sabine. On the miss. So stays 5-4 here on the inbound. Some pressure by the Lady Wolves. And the Tigers now will bring it up the floor. Roberts working hard there against Burrell. Burrell all over. Burrell making a good hand there. Gets a finger on it, but it gets away. And Ross picks up the loose ball. Back out now to Roberts. Roberts sends it over to Diaz, and Diaz working there at the top of the lane. Nice job there by Smith on the defense. Kicking it back out. Roberts on the wing finds Wilson. Wilson trying to get a little give and go there, but Wilson launches the shot off the glass. Won't go. Rebound by the Tigers up underneath, and there's going to be a foul after we get there, and that looks like it's going to be Roberts. Picked up the foul. That's number 5. And Roberts will go to the line for the Lady Tigers. Oh, they're going to say an out-of-bounds play. I thought for sure it was going to be a shot. Okay, so Roberts will not go to the line, but that is the 5th foul. As should be shooting. That's the 5th foul, so we're going to discuss it. And foul number 5, so it should be shooting. That's why I was assuming it was a shooting foul, but I thought maybe they'd do better than I did down there. So it will be a shooting foul, as it will be Roberts going to the line. 5-4. Excuse me, 5-4 with 1:04 to play in this first quarter. And here comes Roberts to the line. And missing on the shot. A little crooked, wasn't it? Okay, there we go. So the first one is off the mark. Second one, nothing but net. Making it a 6-4 ball game here. And the Lady Wolves trying to get it in. And the Tigers now putting on some pressure here, full court. Get it up ahead here, Burrell. Burrell send it all the way back across. Ladies break the pressure. Get it up underneath here to Smith. Smith gets double teamed quick. She'll be in the lane. They're going to call a walk on Smith as she tried to back out of the double team, and she's going to pick up the walking call. Coming out of the defense. So pressure by the Lady Wolves. Tigers get it up ahead. There's Smith with the steal. Smith send it back down in the corner over to the right side. Now that's stolen away here. Diaz going to come out there with the loose ball. Diaz trying to work to the right side of the lane. Bounce pass across. Nice ball movement there, and a good job there by the Lady Tigers as Winters gets that bucket. And that one gets away from the Lady Wolves, and it looks like Wilson picking up that ball. And it's going to go out of bounds to the Lady Wolves. Ready to bring it in will be Renfro. So in the corner, they get her down in the corner, get a little trap down in the corner, and we're going to get, they're going to call a foul there with 22.9 to go. I think they're going to call a foul on Sabine, number 4. So 8-4 ball game right now as the Lady Tigers of West Sabine playing defense here, trying to bring the ball up the floor are the Lady Wolves. Bringing it up here. Burrell with a nice move. That is Renfro with a nice move to the rack. Ball gets knocked away on the rebound. Jump ball. And Renfro's lucky that when she reached in there, she might have still had a foot there on the line, but she's good to go. And it will be Lady Wolves basketball after the jump call. They get it into Burrell. Burrell's going to be fouled there by number 10. And that'll be Roberts. That's number 5. That should be the 5th foul. 9.1. Nice. So that should put her on the line, shooting a couple here. And that'll help out the Lady Wolves right now. 2 for 4 at the line as Burrell steps up their first time tonight. Trying to cut into this 4-point lead here in this first quarter. It is 8-4. Burrell, first shot. Oh, won't roll in for her. Burrell looking for the knockdown in the back half here. And that one is nothing but net. So now the Lady Tigers back up the floor as they try to get it up ahead quick. And not going to get a shot off here at the end of the quarter either. So it will be an 8-5 ball game here at the end of the first quarter. And we'll be right back here in 1 minute as it's your game of the week here in West Sabine, as it's the Tigers and the Wolves working it out here tonight on NetSN.
At Aurora Concepts, our team of doctors and advanced practice providers are highly trained and qualified in family medicine. We strive to provide our patients guidance towards the healthiest lifestyle possible, no matter their age. We offer a full spectrum of family medicine, including scheduled appointments, telehealth services you can do from home, and walk-in visits with no appointment. We accept all major insurances, including Medicaid and Medicare, and we also have the most competitive self-pay rates in the area. For highly trained expert care in East Texas, choose Aurora Concepts. Let us take care of you.
So many things get started at Pizzeria. You start your party off with a pizza from the pizzeria. You get your celebration started. You get your season started. For a lot of us, our passion with pizza started at the Pizzeria, a tradition since 1960s. It's the Pizzeria just off the square in Center.
You're watching a Wallington Shires Pierce production of a NetSN presentation on YouTube. The San Augustine Wolves versus the West Sabine Tigers in West Sabine's Tiger Gymnasium.
Welcome back here, folks, as we get ready for the second quarter. It is an 8-5 ball game. Make sure we get that right in there. And it is West Sabine basketball to start the second quarter. So here we go. As I got a little bit of a lean on this camera, folks, and I apologize. It's because I've got a bad leg here, but we're going to get that fixed. Nice job up underneath there by Sabine to get it underneath, but it is a miss on the shot. Smith comes out of there with it. And now Smith is going to be tripped up there by Diaz coming through, and it looks like it'll be the first foul here on the Lady Tigers as Diaz picks that one up. So Wolves basketball. As Renfro bringing it across the line, kicking it over to the right side. Lady Wolves trying to get that basketball. Good defense here by the Lady Tigers. They play some really good defense. Oh, nice pass up underneath Smith. Goes through her hands, but get it back out here to Barnes. And we're going to get a lane violation by the Lady Wolves. So here we go as it's back to the Lady Tigers as Diaz will look to bring it up the floor. Diaz bounce pass up ahead. Now finding Wilson in the lane. Wilson throws up the shot. Can't get it to go. Knocking it back out. Coming out here with the long rebound is Barnes, the freshman Barnes. Trying to go one-on-one at the rack. Can't get it to go. Nice rebound there by Barnes. Or Renfro. She puts it right back up. She's going to be fouled. And I hope Barnes is okay there, number one. That's the second foul here on the Lady Tigers. And good job there by Renfro getting back, getting that rebound there as Barnes got just a little too far underneath there for that shot. She was coming on there pretty quick. So it'll be a foul there, and they're going to put Renfro at the line. First shot, back of the iron, no good. So, chance to get it to within two here. Knocking this one down. So 8-5 here, and second shot, back of the iron, won't go down. Nice rebound there by Bennett for the Lady Tigers. Dropping it off here to Williamson. Williamson now kicking it up ahead. Lady Tigers trying to get it up down in the corner. Murphy dropping it off down in there. Diaz trying to find some on the double team. Kicks it back out here to Murphy. Murphy back to Diaz. Diaz launching for three. Oh, and it rattles in for the big three-pointer. That's the first one of the night. They needed that one. And Diaz gets a big bucket here. As the Lady Wolves bring it back up the floor. Try to get it up underneath, and Diaz right there on the trying to make the steal. As Wade fighting hard there with Bennett. And it's going to be Lady Wolves basketball. Nope. Oh, sorry. It's going to be Tiger basketball. I thought the Lady Wolves were going there for the inbound, but it's Tiger basketball. So they get it to Bennett. Bennett to Wilson. And Wilson push over to the left side. Going to find Diaz. Diaz driving down in at the free throw line, stopping the pop. And going to be a foul there on the floor. That'll be the first of the quarter here. By the Lady Wolves. So an out-of-bounds play for the Tigers. Ready to bring it in on that far end there. Nice job, Wilson in the lane. That's a great inbound play. They didn't see her coming through. And Wilson, now with 7 points on the night, has moved it up to an 8-point lead. And the Lady Wolves going to have it stolen away here. And we're going to get a jump ball, possession arrow. See who they say possession arrow is with. I can't see from this far side, but it looks like it's going to be Lady Wolves basketball on the possession arrow. And it will be. As the Wolves bring it in. And it will be Barnes across the timeline here. Barnes looking over to the right side. And back out. Up underneath here to Wade. Wade loses a hand on the basketball. And down there on it, her and Wilson are fighting for it. Jump ball. And possession arrow should be with West Sabine. Should be West Sabine because the Lady Wolves just brought it in at half court line. Okay. I guess I'm wrong. I've been known to be wrong. So here we go. Wade on the inbound. Maybe they say we just went out of bounds there on Sabine. Okay. Up underneath. Find a Wade in the lane. Working hard against Bennett. Bennett over the top. And third foul there. She's got a little. Oh. Okay. No foul on the play. I thought they were going to call Bennett for being over top. Like she just kind of went over the top over there. But no call. Okay, so back to Lady Tigers. Get it up underneath. Nice job. Lady Tigers working it down underneath. Diaz finds Bennett. And Bennett going to get a bucket there. And it's a 10-point lead by the Lady Tigers over the Wolves here. So we're going to take a break. We'll be right back. 5:20 to go in this first half. 15-5. And the Lady Tigers are up here in this first half.
Jeff Batters and his staff lead the way in the area with Best of Nacogdoches and Best of Lufkin votes over the last several years. If your case matters, it's got to be Batters.
At Sabine State Bank, you have a lot of things going for you. It's a small office, so everybody knows you by name. They know your needs individually. And maybe best of all, you got Steve Waters working for you. Steve will bend over backwards to make sure that he and his staff are doing everything they can do to meet your financial needs. Sabine State Bank.
Father, for lunch today, I would like a salad.
Father, for lunch, I'd like one of those
no, I couldn't possibly. I'm a vegetarian.
Cheeseburger. That's what I
need.
Ice cream. Oh, when everyone in your family thinks they're royalty, take them someplace where they can all get something good. Dairy Queen.
Alrighty, folks, we're back here ready to go after the timeout, and the Lady Tigers have opened up to a 10-point lead here in this very pivotal district game here tonight. And Coach Bragg was saying that they have to be aggressive here this evening, and they've been that so far here tonight. They've been very aggressive on the defense, and it's really helped them out here. There's a pass that gets away from the Lady Wolves. Picking it up there is Murphy. Murphy trying to drive down inside, and she's going to be. Let's do that. There we go. Murphy's going to be fouled trying to take it down in there. See, the ball got away from her. Out of bounds play for the Lady Tigers. 5:02 to go in the half. Trying to find that inbound play. Find Wilson in the lane. She puts it up the glass. Will not go. Rebound comes out here by the Lady Wolves. And it's stolen away by Wilson on the rebound. And she puts up the bucket as the Lady Wolves had the rebound. And it was stolen away there by Wilson. And she puts it in and scores. So here comes Polk back up the floor for the Lady Tigers. And our Lady Wolves. So going in here, and it's going to be a miss on the shot. But it will be Polk going to the line. Polk is 2 for 2 at the line tonight. Lady Wolves looking for their first points of the second quarter. It's trailing at 17-5 right here as they've given up 9. And Polk looks up here to see if they can change that right now. Up and good. So Smith checks back into the ball game here for the Lady Wolves. Second one on the way for Polk is good as well. So nice job by her. She's 4 for 4 at the line tonight. Back to a 10-point ball game. Up ahead quick. Lady Tigers lose a handle on it and it goes out of bounds. So we'll go right back to Lady Wolves with a chance to cut into this lead just a little bit more here after the turnover. They back off the pressure. And Polk will bring it up and be met there at the half-court line by Roberts. Sorry, that's Murphy. Underneath in there, and it's a steal. Diaz gets it up ahead from Williamson. Diaz right there at the rack. Diaz is going to be fouled, and she'll get the hoop and the harm. Diaz with 5 points in this quarter. And a foul right there will make it number 3 on the Lady Wolves as Diaz will step to the line here for the first time tonight. And her first shot on the way as Diaz off the mark. We're going to get a stop here so we can let Barnes into the ball game. So the miss on the free throw turns it into a Lady Wolves basketball. So Polk will get the inbound here, now trailing by 12. Chance to cut into this lead here. Just shot a few threes here tonight. 0 for 4 at that three-point line for the Lady Wolves so far. Send it over to the far side. Nice move down in the lane there. Nice play. I thought it was Renfro getting her first points of the night. And the Lady Wolves now putting on some full court pressure here. Trying to make a couple steals of their own. Get it up ahead. Diaz. And Murphy over there to the right side. Diaz pulls it back out to the top of the key. Ball gets away. And it is picked up here by the Lady Wolves down there into the far corner. And it's going to get out of bounds. Looks like it'll stay with the Lady Wolves here too. So checking into the ball game is going to be 10 and 12. That will be Roberts and Winters for Coach Bragg. As Williamson and Bennett get a break. So it will be Coach Polk. As you see Coach Randall coming through for the guys. Send it down here to Wade. Wade turnaround jumper, long range jumper won't go. Diaz comes out with the rebound. And back on the floor now come the Lady Tigers looking to extend the lead. 3:20 to play here into the first half, up by 10. Here in your Tuesday night game of the week. Trying to get it up underneath, knocked away there, picked up by the Lady Wolves. 3 possessions by the Lady Wolves. They've made some stops, but haven't been able to convert. They got to come down and put some points up here on this possession. Send it back out here now, moving it back around. Polk all the way back across, finding Renfro. 3 ball into the corner, off the mark. Wilson gets the rebound for West Sabine. 0 for 5 at the three-point line for the Lady Wolves. As they bring it back up the floor, Diaz taking her time. 2:48 to go here in this first half. Over to Murphy. Now down in the corner. Getting up under to Wilson. Wilson trying to work her way in. She's going to be fouled on the way up. And that'll be number 4 on the Lady Wolves. And that'll put Wilson at the line, shooting a couple more. She's 1 of 2 so far at the line tonight. So back to the line for Wilson. Off the mark. So a substitution here for Coach Bragg as Ross comes into the ball game. She'll come in here for Murphy. And the second shot is off the mark as well. And here come the Lady Wolves trying to push it up the floor quick. Ball gets knocked away. Good defense there by Diaz, and the ball's still loose, but now picked up by the Lady Tigers. And we're going to get a walk coming up the floor there by Sabine, so it will be Tiger basketball. Oh, Lady Wolf basketball here. So it'll be at the top of the Lady Wolves, the Lady Tiger bench, and 2:26 to go. And the Wolves trailing by 10. They're going to get a good possession here on this opportunity. There's another hands. Nice job getting the hands on the ball there. That was Roberts. So Polk will get the inbound. Lady Wolves. There's another one. As in Roberts, that's the second one she's poked out. She's going to straighten one of those out here before too long and get a free run down the lane. And Lady Wolves back on the inbound. Polk kicking it back out. 3 ball onto the way. That one is off the mark. And up underneath there for the rebound. Nice job there by Wade. Possession arrow coming up. And it is going to be Wolf basketball. So Smith to be ready for the inbound here on that far end. Smith gets it in. Renfro, Polk. Down in the corner, out on top. Nice job there great move there by Barnes. They're going to call a walk. Come on, ref. I don't know about that one. Inbound to the Lady Tigers. It is West Sabine. Going to bring it up Diaz. Sends it up. Going to send it over to the far side. 3 ball onto the way. Nothing but net by Ross. Knocking down the 3. Her first points of the night. And the Lady Wolves. There's a good deficit here. Like I said, they had a few possessions there where they made some stops. They just weren't able to turn them into points on the other end. Nice move there by Renfro. Throws up the shot, won't go. Same team. Smith coming out there with it. Smith in the lane gets the bucket. Her first points of the night. Nice job to fight for it there by Smith. And it's now an 11-point game as the Tigers get it back. Set it up ahead. And that's going to be a walk there by Ross. And she just kind of slipped after she got the basketball. And that's a turnover once again with 1:03 to go. So now the Lady Wolves have an opportunity to get it to a single-digit deficit here. And Wolf basketball with 1:03 to go. Coach Bragg got her team moving really good here tonight, despite missing their very good point guard. Down in the corner, 3 ball on the way. That's off the front of the rim. Ball comes out. And off the mark, and I do believe it will be Wolf basketball. It'll stay with the St. Augustine. Oh, I'm going to say it went off of St. Augustine, so it'll be Sabine basketball. Diaz gets it up ahead. Nice job by breaking the press, get it up to Ross. Ross goes down in the corner. And good defense comes back out there. The ball gets loose. And coming out there with it is Renfro for the Lady Wolves. Renfro driving right to the rack. That's Barnes driving right in. She can't get it to go as it gets off her hands as she goes to the shot. Barnes number 3. 3 and 2 look pretty close there on the uniforms, folks, sorry. So it's Diaz taking it over to the left side. Now back out on top. 30 seconds here. Wilson gets it in the lane. Wilson throws up the shot. Back of the iron. Will not go. Polk comes out with a long rebound for the Wolves. And the Wolves with 20 seconds to go are looking for a good possession. Polk pulls it back out over to that right side. Oh, nice job there. She saw Roberts cutting across and she wanted to make the pass. She decided not to do it. And at that point, picked up her foot. And it's a turnover, as it will be Lady Tiger basketball. And back around to the other side, 6.3 to go. 22-11, ball gets away. It stays with Sabine down there on that far end. On the inbound, ball gets knocked away. And it's stolen away here by the Lady Wolves. And stolen away right back. And the shot will not count there at the end of the first quarter. It will be a 22-11 ball game here at the end of the first. So the Lady Tigers are taking care of business here in a very important game. And a very important game coming in here for this district tonight. Lady Wolves, Tigers really need it. So do the Lady Wolves of St. Augustine. So it's a very important game here by both squads as they get ready to go here at halftime. So we are at halftime, folks. That means we're going to take a little bit of a halftime break. We'll come back and we'll get you some halftime stats and let you know how things are going here for the game and get you ready for the second half. Also talk a little bit about the guys' game, which is coming up here shortly right here on NetSN on your Tuesday night Piney Woods area game of the week. We'll be right back here as we get you ready for the second half here on NetSN.
Batters Law Firm is your first choice in personal injury law. Jeff Batters and his staff lead the way in the area with best of Nacogdoches and best of Lufkin votes over the last several years. If your case matters, it's got to be Batters. Center Motor Company. From whatever angle you look at it, you see Ford. Ford trucks, SUVs like the Bronco, and iconic cars like the Mustang. A legacy managed by Kevin Jones and created by Ray Jones. Center Motor Company on Hurst Street in Center.
Many of you may know Brad Ernst from his coverage of Texas high school basketball for Hoop Insider. But did you know he also saves coaches and fans thousands of dollars on their insurance? Brad has access to multiple carriers and can shop around to find you the lowest rates on your home, auto, RV, boat, and ATV insurance. Contact Brad today and talk some hoops and see how he can save you on insurance. Email him today at hoopinsider@gmail.com or call him today at 409-988-4336.
The games have never been bigger this fall, and whether you're rooting for the Cowboys or Texans, or you hook 'em, gig 'em, or wreck 'em, don't you deserve to watch them in style? So just a reminder that Blake Furniture saves you money on everything you need to make these the best game watching days ever.
For Matthews Realty, going above and beyond is what's expected. This is agency owner Colin Matthews. Our team of seasoned real estate professionals believe in giving their clients an advantage in any real estate transaction. Matthews Realty has a reputation of highly personalized service. Matter of fact, it's our #1 priority. From commercial and residential properties, poultry farms to beach rentals, our team works hard so you don't have to.
Call Matthews Realty 598-7800 or see their complete listings at matthewsrealty.com.
You're watching a Wallington Shires Pierce production of a NetSN presentation on YouTube. The San Augustine Wolves versus the West Sabine Tigers in West Sabine's Tiger Gymnasium.
Alrighty, folks, welcome back here as it is halftime of the girls' game, and it's a very important district game right here. And getting jammed out here by an awesome drum line by the West Sabine Tigers. So let's go over your first half stats here. It was 8-5 at the end of the first quarter. The Lady Tigers of West Sabine had the lead at the end of the first quarter. And then here at the halftime, it is 22-11 for the West Sabine Lady Tigers here tonight. As the 1 point there until about 4 minutes to go, about halfway through that second quarter before the Lady Wolves were actually able to get themselves a point in there as they were scored 6 in that second quarter while allowing 16 on the other side. So Lady Wolves going to have to make some adjustments here in the second half and see if they can climb back in. They had plenty of opportunities there in that second quarter, I should say. They're late as they made some good defensive stops and come down and just couldn't turn them into points here on the other end. So here's your halftime stats. Let's start out for the leading West Sabine Lady Tigers. They are 2 for 4 at the 3-point line. They are 2 of 7 at the charity stripe. Leading scores all the way across is Wilson. She's got 9 into there. Let's see, Ross with 3. Roberts has 1. Winters has 2. 5 for Diaz and 2 for Bennett. And I'll tell you what, the Lady Tigers are playing some seriously great defense here tonight. That's what's kind of hampered here, the Lady Wolves. But the one thing in the Lady Wolves are 0 for 7 at that 3-point line. They are 5 of 10 at the charity stripe. Leading for the Lady Wolves is Polk. She's got 4. Renfro, Barnes, and Smith all with 2 apiece. And Burrell has 1 on the night to make up their 11 here into this first half. So good basketball to start off there, and both teams are kind of just filling each other out, and that's a very good first half, or first quarter, I should say, but then had to get into that second quarter, and it's just the Lady Wolves a little bit of time to get in there, and they had to face some seriously tough full court pressure there by the Lady Tigers, and the Lady Wolves put on some pressure themselves in there, but they're going to have to see if they can break that and get some more buckets here. Whenever they make a defensive stop, they got to turn it into points on the other end. For the Lady Tigers of West Sabine, they just got to keep moving right along here. They need this game very big, just as much as the Lady Wolves do, as there's a kind of a craziness little tie there for that number 3 spot into this district. Coming down the last couple of games here, very important for both of these teams, who's winning here and who's winning there. All right, so that's why it's very, very important for both of these games here tonight for both of these squads. So that's where we are here at halftime. It is a 22-11 lead. We're getting ready to go for the third quarter here coming up. I'll let you know the guys' game coming up. What a good game it's going to be is the St. Augustine Wolves coming in here. Coach Randall and his squad are sitting at 14-8, 7-0 on the district. They've been taking care of business up and down the line. They got all kinds of good stuff for them. They're just working really well. They're communicating very well out there, and they transitioned into basketball very good too. They beat West Sabine earlier in the year by about 12. Let's see if they can come out here and get themselves another good win here tonight, as the guys' game will be coming up here, and we'll have some senior night here, so we may be a little bit of a delay between the two games, folks. So if you never got any of the games with us here before, basically we have to stop this stream, and then we go to the guys' stream. There's 2 different ones there, so you have to stop on this one and find it there on YouTube as well, and that's where we'll be after we get ready for this. So talk a little bit about what we got coming up here on the NetSN. We've had a great season here, and I want to tell you thank you to all the ADs, especially like AD here, Coach Bragg. He has done an awesome job of letting us be here tonight. And anytime we've asked to be down here, they've taken care of everything we need, all of our stuff that we've ever needed. They've always taken care of us. Same thing for Coach Graves over at Torino. They've done an excellent job to help us out over there. Coach Lewis over in Tenahawk. Coach Wager for Shelbyville. Coach Ross over there in Beckville. I tell you, Coach Barnes over there in San Augustine. It's just been awesome to be a part of all this year. All right, coming up on Friday, big game here in the district above. It is Timpson and Shelbyville. Timpson will be at Shelbyville on Friday. Then next week, we will be at Timpson at Beckville, and then we'll be at Woden. San Augustine and Woden, guys only. And that's the game we're looking to go. And we'll figure out the regular season on the guys' side, Woden at Torino. That's our next look there that we're going to be going to coming up here as we wrap up the regular season. As the girls are coming out here getting ready to warm up, we're going to go back to the second half of our halftime. Is Aurora Concepts halftime show, and we'll be back here in a couple of minutes for the second half here on NetSN.
At Aurora Concepts, our team of doctors and advanced practice providers are highly trained and qualified in family medicine. We strive to provide our patients guidance towards the healthiest lifestyle possible, no matter their age. We offer a full spectrum of family medicine, including scheduled appointments, telehealth services you can do from home, and walk-in visits with no appointment. We accept all major insurances, including Medicaid and Medicare, and we also have the most competitive self-pay rates in the area. For highly trained expert care in East Texas, choose Aurora Concepts. Let us take care of you.
Serving our communities for over a century, Farmers State Bank continues to meet the financial needs of East and Central Texas. With roots that run deep, Farmers State Bank serves as a source of financial strength to meet the needs of our neighbors. From a comprehensive range of financial products to individual service, we remain dedicated to being a true community bank. Farmers State Bank, improving lives and fulfilling dreams.
Center Motor Company. From whatever angle you look at it, you see Ford. Ford trucks, SUVs like the Bronco, and iconic cars like the Mustang. A legacy managed by Kevin Jones and created by Ray Jones. Center Motor Company on Hurst Street in Center. So many things get started at Pizzeria. You start your party off with a pizza from the pizzeria. You get your celebration started. You get your season started. For a lot of us, our passion with pizza started at the pizzeria, a tradition since 1960s. It's the Pizzeria just off the square in Center. You're watching a Wallington Shires Pierce production of a NetSN presentation on YouTube. The San Augustine Wolves versus the West Sabine Tigers and West Sabine's Tiger Gymnasium.
Alrighty, folks, we're back here ready to go for the second half as it is West Sabine basketball just to start on the inbound, and it is taken away there, and a good start here for the Lady Wolves as they make a defensive stop. Now it will be Polk pushing up a court for the Lady Wolves. They go to the far end. Nice drive up underneath, can't get there. An all good rebound by the Lady Wolves and won't go. And coming out there with a long rebound are the Lady Tigers, and they're pushing the action back up the floor here. And the ball gets away, and nice job there by Wilson finding it here and getting ready to go underneath to Bennett. Bennett turnaround jumper in the lane. She's going to be fouled on the way on the shot. First one of the third quarter here by the Lady Wolves. 7:22 to go here into this third quarter. And it is Bennett going to the line, first time tonight. She's got 2 points in this ball game. She's played some good defense, got some good rebounds underneath there for her team, giving her team some second chance shots here tonight. So stepping to the line is Bennett. 31, not 21, up and good. So she'll get another shot at it here. Second one on the way. Off the back of the iron, and it comes out Wade on the rebound. She'll drop it off here to Smith. Smith's going to try to drive right to the right sideline. Gets knocked away from behind. Oh, it went off of Smith. She lost the handle on it. I thought maybe Bennett or somebody got knocked away from behind there. So it's a turnover back to West Sabine and the Lady Tigers. We'll be bringing it right back up the floor. So now with the basketball is Murphy. Murphy Send it back over to the far side. Finds Wilson. Diaz, long range jump shot. Cannot get it to go. Rebound comes out by Wade. And a good job here by Wade, looking for some help here. As now Polk will bring it up for the Lady Tigers, or the Lady Wolves. Send it over to the far side. And Diaz going to commit the foul there. Hard foul. First one of the third quarter here by the Lady Tigers of West Sabine. Looks like everybody's okay getting up off the floor there. I'm going to say it was a shooting foul. I do believe so. So Renfro going to the line. She's 0 for 2 at the line tonight. And the Lady Wolves looking to cut into this lead at the line here. Every little bit helps. Renfro, first shot. Oh, rims in and outs. So Renfro, another shot at it here. Second shot. In and out there as well. And a rebound comes out here by Wilson and the Lady Tigers. We'll bring it back up here now, West Sabine. Murphy kicking it back across here as Roberts gets some more playing time. She did a really good job there in that first half. Coach, give her some more playing time here. 3-ball onto the way. And a nice rebound there on the far side. Coming out there by Murphy. Murphy will kick it over to the wing up under there. And Roberts tries to get it in there to Bennett, gets knocked away. And it looks like they're going to say it's going to stay with the Lady Tigers of West Sabine. And it is, as it will be Williamson ready to bring it in. Williamson on the inbound to Wilson. Wilson up underneath, dropping it up under there, off the hands there of Roberts. And it's going to be a jump ball as Barnes jumps in front of it there. And they're going to say Lady Wolves basketball. So here's the opportunity. Just like I said in that second quarter, Lady Wolves had a couple opportunities here as they made some stops. They just weren't able to finish onto the offensive end. So as Coach Cartwright says, you got to finish, got to finish. So you got to take advantage of these opportunities when you have them. Polk sends it out here now. Renfro back to Polk in the corner. Polk 3-ball onto the way. Will not go. 0 for 8 at that 3-point line. And up the floor now comes West Sabine. It will be Murphy slowing it down. Wait for our team to get here. Up 23-11. No need to rush to play. Get it up underneath there. And there's a steal by Polk. Gets in front of the pass. And Polk is going to be fouled from behind. And that may be Murphy. He's up on the deck right there. Second foul on the Lady Tigers. So Wolves with an opportunity once again to cut into this lead. You see 5:34 to go into this third quarter. Polk down in the corner. Back across. Renfro, high pass from Barnes as they get it back to Polk in the corner. Thought about the three. Now she'll drive. Polk with a nice drive. She gets blocked by Wilson. Said all ball. Wilson picks up the loose ball after the block. And here comes Wilson pushing the action for the Lady Tigers in the lane. Tries to dump it back off. And she's going to be fouled onto the pass. And that's going to be on the number 11, Wade. That'll be the second one of the quarter here for the Lady Wolves. And that'll put Wilson at the line. She's 1 for 4 tonight. Wilson with 9 points in the ball game. Oh, they're going to out of bounds play. They get it into Wilson. Wilson putting up the shot, and it won't go home. Smith gets the rebound, and they're going to tie her up. And it will be possession arrow to the Lady Tigers of West Sabine as Williamson gets ready to bring it in. 5:03 to go. Lady Tigers trying to add to the lead here as they get it out on top. That's Murphy. Murphy down in the corner. Ball gets knocked away. Another steal here. Here come the Lady Wolves. Polk getting it down in the corner. Nice drive there underneath. Can't get it to go. And a good pickup there by Wade as she gets her first points of the night. She'll get the hoop and the harm as she'll head up to the line for a three-point opportunity. So Wade with a good rebound, fighting hard up underneath. And that's a lot of what Coach Cartwright was talking about in the coaches show last night, how hard she fights up underneath. And I've seen that a couple times here tonight. That time she was able to get the rebound, get back up there, get the bucket and the foul. So a chance now to get it to under 10-point lead here at the line. And Wade 0 for 2 at the line tonight. 3-point chance off the mark. Rebound comes out of bounds. Now they're going to say it's off of West Sabine, so it'll be St. Augustine basketball. St. Augustine basketball on the long inbound, finding Polk. Polk kicking it back over side to the other side, up underneath. Ball's knocked away. Looks like St. Augustine gets the rebound. Bennett fight for some rebound action there, but it gets knocked away. Looks like it's going to stay with the Lady Wolves. And 4:36 to go into the third quarter. Wolves get the inbound as Renfro pulls it up over to the left side. Now finds Polk. Let's back out a little bit, folks, so we can see the whole floor on that far end there just a little bit. All right, Polk. Send it over here to the far side. Barnes has it stripped away. And coming up the floor here quick is Murphy. Murphy right in the lane. She's going to take it to the rack. And they're going to say no. They're going to call a walk before the shot. So it will not count. So a break here for the Lady Wolves as they get it back. Still 4:16 to go. A lot of time in this quarter. Still trailing them by 10. But they're going to have to make some noise here soon. Lady Wolves trying to drive down south. Renfro with a nice little scoop shot. Can't get it to go. Wilson fight for that rebound as well as Wade. It's going to be a jump ball. Possession arrow stays with. Looks like it's going to stay with St. Augustine. Barnes checking into the ball game. She'll check in here for, looks like Renfro, giving her a break. Now under 4 to go. And the Lady Wolves have the basketball once again. Get it in here. As Burrell for 3. Too strong, won't go. Rebound comes out long. And it will go to the Lady Tigers of West Sabine. So we're going to get some substitutions. Checking into the ball game. It's going to be Ross and Winters. Bennett and Murphy check out for Coach Bragg's squad. So here we go as West Sabine has the basketball. Oh, and it goes through the hands of Roberts, and it's a turnover for the Lady Wolves. And like I said, folks, they've had some opportunities here on some turnovers and some empty possessions by the Lady Tigers. Lady Wolves just haven't been able to finish it off and turn those into points that they really need here. And they got to have a good possession. They're still trailing by 10. Send it over to Burrell. Polk down in the corner. As the defense for the Lady Tigers have been phenomenal here tonight. They have been all over them on the man-to-man defense and making lots of steals. And there's another good job there as that one gets away. Polk going to find the basketball here, and it was tipped away, so it's not a backcourt violation. Polk going to try to cut back inside. She's going to be tripped up there. And it's going to be a foul. I believe that's number, is that, they didn't call it a foul. I was just going to say ball got away and out of bounds. All right, so an out of bounds play here. That gets knocked away, and it's a steal by the Lady Tigers. Stolen right back there by the Lady Wolves as Burrell drop it off underneath to Wade. Wade's going to be fouled. She'll go to the line. The shot won't go, but Wade will go to the line here, picking up the 5th foul by the Lady Tigers with 3:09 to go here in this quarter. And Wade will step to the line here, shooting a couple. So Wade steps up here, ready to go at the free throw line, trying to cut into this 10-point lead. And first shot is back of the iron, no good. The Lady Wolves just not faring very well. They 5 or 10 at the end of that first half. They're just not fared very well here so far in the second half. No chance. That's off the mark. And it will be rebounded. Oh, coming out there with it is Barnes. Barnes tries to throw it ahead, but it will be West Sabine, and then the Lady Wolves steal it right back. Nice job moving it up underneath. Can't get the shot by Wade. Wilson tries to come out there with it, throws it back ahead. A lot of fighting for it up underneath on the floor. And the St. Augustine saying that it should be St. Augustine basketball, yelling at the refs. And the refs are saying it's Sabine basketball with 2:54. So they do give it to the Lady Tigers. They'll have the basketball now, get it down underneath. Wilson driving the baseline. She's going to be fouled hard. And a good foul there by Wilson. Tries to get in front of her. She just didn't get herself set, or I should say Smith. She just didn't get herself set. She probably would have drawn the foul. So going to the line will be Wilson. She's got 9 points on the ball game. So Wilson at the line, up and good. Her first points of the second half. Should be just fine. I don't know why it's not advancing. Okay, so she knocks them both down. Does Wilson. And to make it 25-13. 24-13, sorry. So it will be Wolf basketball as they ready to bring it in. And Polk will take the inbound and push up the floor now for Lady Wolves. Polk trying to drive to that left side of the lane, kick it out here. 3-ball on the way, will not go. And coming out with it is Sabine as the Lady Wolves are 0 for 10 at that three-point line here tonight. Kicking it up ahead. There's a shot off the mark. As Davis in the ball game, reaching in there, Ross. Davis wasn't quite ready for it. Ross comes in from behind, grabs a hold of possession arrow. Gonna go to the Lady Wolves on the tie-up. So it will be Wolf basketball as Polk will bring it in here for St. Augustine, trading by 11. Down to 2:15 to play here in this first half, or sorry, this third quarter. Forget where I'm at, folks. Renfro to the left side. Bringing it back here to the right. Get down in the corner here to Polk. Polk gets double teamed down there looking for some help. Trying to go through the double team. And she's going to be fouled coming through. That's 5 fouls. So she should be shooting, I do believe. So Polk heads to the line where she's been 4 for 4 tonight. So she's been a real spark here at the line for the Lady Wolves so far. And they need her here at the line to knock down a couple more. So as Polk steps up here. She's 4 for 4 down the line and needs a couple more right here for her team. Oh, off the mark. So Smith's going to check into the ball game here. And looks like we're going to get a timeout on the floor. So with 2:01 to play here into the third, it is 25-13. And the Lady Wolves are trailing the Lady Tigers of West Sabine. We'll be right back here on a NetSN.
Your local bank is on the move with improvements to 2 locations. One on the World Wide Web. What used to be ShelbySavingsBank.com is now HSBText.com, a more powerful and user-friendly website. And at the original Selma Street location, a new lobby to better serve you. Improvements to the corner of Shelbyville and Selma, and at the intersection of your device and the World Wide Web. It's SSB, same bank, new look.
All righty, folks, back here after the timeout. A 2:01 to play here in this third quarter. The Lady Tigers of West Sabine have had the lead pretty much the entire game here. They had 8-5 at the end of the first quarter. And Polk steps up to the line here, so she knocked down the back half. As Lady Wolves have only been able to muster 2 points here in this quarter. And need a third here. And not going to get it that time. But a nice rebound there by Smith. As they'll keep possession here for Lady Wolves. Send it back here to the right side. Barnes. Now throw them back across, and oh, that could be Polk picking up that foul there. They were both going for it. So it will be Lady Tiger basketball. She'll push it up the floor here. Will be Williamson. And Lady Tigers trying to increase the lead. Ball gets knocked away. Stays Sabine basketball. So West Sabine brings it right back in. Ball gets knocked away there, but Wilson keeps control of it. She's got Barnes all over on the defense. Sit over the right side. 3-ball on the way. Nothing but net. That's Ross. That's twice tonight. She's knocked down a none but net 3-ball. So that increases the lead to 28-13, largest lead of the night for Lady Tigers. As Lady Wolves sitting down underneath, trying to get it underneath to Davis. Davis working at the lane, can't get it to go. And Wilson gets that rebound, and here come West Sabine, push up for Wilson all the way down here in the corner. Good defense there by Barnes as they kick it back out. And the ball's off the mark. Rebound comes out by Smith. Smith pushes up the floor. Smith all the way down in the corner. Back out. Now send it off to the left side. 3-ball on the way. Side of the iron will not go. Tie up the basketball. And it's going to be Ross and Barnes. And possession arrow looks like it's going to go to the Lady Tigers, leading it 28-13 here with 36.5 to go in the third. And the Lady Wolves put on some tight pressure here. And it is a stolen away there. Nice job there by Davis. She kicks it back in and gives it back to the Lady Wolves. Here's Polk to the right side down here in the corner. Polk driving the baseline. Looks like she got tripped up there. No call. And Polk still down there on the deck as Williamson brings it up the floor. And we're going to get an injured player down on the far end for a while. And ref just now seen it. I don't know what the deal is. It's Polk down there hard on the floor. 13.6 to go. West Sabine with the lead here at the close to the end of the third quarter.
This Wallington Shires and Pierce production on the YouTube channel of the Northeast Texas Sports Network, brought to you in part by Batters Law Firm. When your case matters, it's got to be Batters. Mathis Realty, proud of East Texas, one home at a time. And Shelby Savings Bank, your local bank.
All right, nice to see that she was able to get back to the bench. And that's a big loss here for Coach Cartwright's squad if Polk's not out there on the floor. So here come the Lady Wolves. It will be Barnes out there. Pretty much bringing in her in for Polk as they send it over to the left side. Now back down to Barnes in the corner, all the way back across. 3-ball on the way. That's off the mark. And here at the end of the quarter, it's going to be a 28-13 lead for the Lady Tigers of West Sabine. In the fourth quarter coming up, see if the Lady Tigers can hang on and get themselves a victory here tonight. A big one needed here by the Lady Tigers. We'll be right back here on NetSN on your Tuesday night area game of the week.
Father, for lunch today, I would like a salad.
Father, for lunch, I'd like one of those American
no, I couldn't possibly.
cheeseburgers.
I'm a vegetarian.
Cheeseburger. That's what I need.
Father.
Ice cream. Oh, when everyone in your family thinks they're royalty, take them someplace where they could all get something good. Dairy Queen.
The games have never been bigger this fall, and whether you're rooting for the Cowboys or Texans, or you hook 'em, gig 'em, or wreck 'em, don't you deserve to watch them in style? So just a reminder that Blake Furniture saves you money on everything you need to make these the best game watching days ever.
Center Motor Company. From whatever angle you look at it, you see Ford. Ford trucks, SUVs like the Bronco, and iconic cars like the Mustang. A legacy managed by Kevin Jones and created by Ray Jones. Center Motor Company on Hurst Street in Center.
All righty, folks, back here. We get ready to go to the fourth quarter, and the Lady Tigers of West Sabine are looking to hold on to here as they lead it by 15 right now. And it will be San Augustine basketball here. No, it's West Sabine basketball at the half-court line. Okay. So looking to bring it in here. Lady Tigers of West Sabine get it in. And that's Wilson. And it's going to be stripped away there by the Lady Wolves. And knocked away. Good job by Wilson as she tries to save it coming up in there. But Barnes knocked it away there for the initial steal there for the Lady Wolves. And Wilson doing a good job to get it back and knock it away. It's out of bounds and stays with St. Augustine, though. So 7:51 to go. St. Augustine gets it back, and they need a flurry here. And 2 points in that third quarter. Not going to set right with Coach Cartwright. Send it back across now. Here's Lady Tigers trying to knock it away, and Diaz back in the ballgame. She's been out for a little while. Let's get some time back in here in this fourth quarter. Knocked away, stays with the Lady Wolves. Wolves basketball. Get it on the inbound here in the corner. Bounce pass up underneath. Try to get it to Smith. Smith still down there. Bounces it right back out. Finds Barnes. Barnes working it back out here for the Lady Wolves. That's over to Barnes as well. 3-ball onto the way. Out the back of the iron. Will not go. Wilson comes out there with the rebound. The Lady Wolves 0 for 13 at that three-point line here tonight. And some good looks at it. They have not been falling for them here this evening. 7:20 to go as Diaz has it for the Tigers. Under Wilson knocked away. And ball still loose, out of bounds. Oh, they're going to say to St. Augustine, or they're going to say West Sabine basketball. As I check the ref down here in front of the Lady Tiger bench. Out of bounds here, ready to come in for Williamson. Williamson going to try to find Wilson. Nice pass to Wilson. Wilson can't get it to go. She gets her own rebound and puts it right back. So 17-point lead now for the Lady Tigers of West Sabine. As the Wolves have the basketball now, setting up down here. Davis going to kick it back out here. 3-ball onto the way. And another 3-second violation here by Lady Wolves. Are going to call that on Davis. It's a turnover. 6:51 to play here in this ball game. A 17-point lead for Lady Tigers. Now they have the basketball. And the Lady Wolves got to put on some serious pressure here to play some good defense. Every steal and every offensive possession is going to count for them as Diaz keeps control of it there. As Lady Wolves all over them. Ball gets knocked away. Here comes Burrell on that far end. Burrell will try to find it underneath to Renfro. And it gets knocked away. And it stays with the Lady Wolves as Burrell getting ready to bring it in with 6.5 to go here in this ball game. 5-second call on the Lady Wolves. Not able to get it in, so got to help her out there on that inbounds line. So Lady Wolves turn it over. And get it in long here. And there's a steal away by Barnes. Barnes taking it back across. They get it to Barnes on the left wing for 3. Back of the iron, no good. The rebound goes out of bounds, and it will go to the Lady Tigers of West Sabine. So Sabine on the long inbound pass, trying to get it here to Diaz. And Diaz loses the track of the ball. Ball goes out of bounds, and it went off of Diaz last. It will be St. Augustine ball. Lady Wolves have had so many opportunities here where Sabine has had some empty possessions here on the offense, but the Lady Wolves have just not been able to capitalize. And that's what's hurt them here so far as they bring it right back up. There's a steal by Bennett. Bennett gets up ahead here to Diaz. Diaz going to drive to the left side of the lane. She's going to be fouled on the way in. So head to the line where she's 0 for 1 tonight. First team foul by the Lady Wolves in the quarter with 6:09 to go. As Diaz steps up here, shooting a couple. So after this ball game is over, folks, we will have our Wiggins Farms post-game show. And we'll talk a little bit about this game, get you ready for the guys' game. There will be some senior night festivities here tonight. So we'll turn that on and get you on the guys' side of it, on that guys' stream. And let's check out some of that halftime activities there. As Smith checks out and Wade back into the ball game for Coach Cartwright. And Diaz steps up here to see if she can knock out the back half. Both of them good. Diaz doing her part. Polk, nice to see her back in the ball game. She took a nasty spill a while ago, and she's back in. Good to see that. Tough young lady right there. Polk in the lane, driving herself in there. Gets the ball knocked away, stolen away there by Diaz. Diaz drops it off here to Wilson. Wilson with the long pass up ahead, and a nice job there. Looks like Murphy gets her first points on the long pass. And we're going to get a timeout on the floor. So with 5:42 to play here into this ball game, it is now 34-13 here on NetSN.
You're watching a Wallington Shires Pierce production of a NetSN presentation on YouTube. The St. Augustine Wolves versus the West Sabine Tigers and West Sabine's Tiger Gymnasium.
All right, we got the baseball coach over here banging on the drums and doing it right, playing it good over here, and a good job by the coach on the drum line right there. And you'll see a little bit more of that man right there as we get ready for some Sabine baseball coming up here before too long. And there we go. So that is Coach Polk, coach for the West Sabine Tigers on the baseball side in there doing some drumming with the drum line for the kids here tonight. All right, back here after the timeout. It is San Augustine basketball, as I have broken my tripod here, folks, and so I'm going to have to get me a clothespin and do some Southern ingenuity on the thing, and we'll get it right. Throwing it up ahead here. Bennett going to get the pass on the inbound. She's going to find Wilson driving in. Wilson can't finish. Gets her own rebound and going to walk with it before she can get that second shot off. So I'll be able to fix this camera stand here by, I'm sure Coach Bragg will find me a paper clip or something I can use. I lost a pin there on the legs here. Okay, so there we go. Polk trying to drive down inside, not dropping it off there. Smith is blocked by Wilson. That's the second or third block for her tonight. 5:07 to go here in this quarter. Knocked away. Sabine basketball. It's okay. As the Lady Tigers will get it on the inbound. Diaz. Push it up the floor here now. For Lady Tigers. Diaz pulls up her dribble. Good defense there by the Lady Wolves. Kicking it back off over here to Murphy. Murphy. Knocked away there by Polk. And kicking in here now Williamson. Diaz finds the loose ball. She's on the floor there. No call there. Thought maybe there might be a walkie call, but they're going to get a timeout by West Sabine and Coach Bragg. So we'll take a timeout with them. There's 4:40 left to go. It's 34-13 here tonight on your Tuesday night game of the week on Net SN.
Struggling with mobility, chronic pain, work, or sports injury? At Azalea Orthopedics, our team of highly trained physicians specialize in complete orthopedic care, pain management, sports medicine, physical medicine, and rehabilitation. If you've sustained a bone or joint injury, have mobility or movement problems, struggle with pain, contact Azalea Orthopedics. We're conveniently located across East Texas, serving 18 counties. When visiting your doctor, urgent care, or hospital, you have a choice. Demand Azalea. At Azalea Orthopedics, your health is our priority.
All righty, here we go with 4:40 left to play here in this ball game. It is a 34-13 lead here for West Sabine. And the Lady Wolves of St. Augustine have just not had a very good second half here at all. And against West Sabine here as Diaz gets the inbound for Lady Tigers. So drop it off here to Murphy. Murphy trying to find Diaz over to the far side. Renfro knocks it away, and I believe it'll stay with the Lady Tigers. And Williamson on that far side ready to bring it in here. As we're going to get Burrell into the ball game. She'll come in for Wade. As Polk will stay. 4.5 to play. Inbound by the Lady Tigers. Here we go. Finding Wilson. Nice job. And Wilson, lucky she didn't get called for a technical foul right there throwing the ball, but no call by the ref. And a good job there by Barnes making her outdoor shot, and it's a turnover into the ball game. As Polk sends it over to the right side. Ball gets knocked away by Diaz. Diaz taking the wreck all the way to the scores. Diaz makes the steal and gets it up ahead here for her squad. Polk trying to drive to the left side, back out by Wilson. And Wilson trying to push the action here. Lose the handle on it, picked up there. End of the lane by the Lady Wolves. Ball gets away. Lady Tigers get it. Now they're going to get a jump ball. And a good job there by the Lady Wolves as Barnes and Renfro right there to cover her up. 3:42 to go. Looks like we're going to get a timeout onto the floor, so we'll take one with them. You're watching your Piney Woods area game of the week right here on NetSN.
For Matthews Realty, going above and beyond is what's expected. This is agency owner Colin Matthews. Our team of seasoned real estate professionals believe in giving their clients an advantage in any real estate transaction. Matthews Realty has a reputation of highly personalized service. Matter of fact, it's our #1 priority. From commercial and residential properties, poultry farms to beach rentals, our team works hard so you don't have to.
Call Matthews Realty 598-7800 or see their complete listings at matthewsrealty.com.
Serving our communities for over a century, Farmers State Bank continues to meet the financial needs of East and Central Texas with roots that run deep, Farmers State Bank serves as a source of financial strength to meet the needs of our neighbors. From a comprehensive range of financial products to individual service, we remain dedicated to being a true community bank. Farmers State Bank, improving lives and fulfilling dreams.
Alrighty, back here after the timeout and the inbound play. It is the Lady Wolves making a steal here as Barnes has it knocked away from behind. It gets out of bounds from behind her. It looks like it will stay with the So I got to stay with the Wolves here. Nice drive there by Barnes. She takes it. She's going to be fouled on the way in. Nice drive there by Barnes, a freshman. She takes it in. She's going to be fouled. So she'll go to the line shooting a couple. First team foul of the fourth quarter here by all right, so with 3.5 to go, that one's off the mark. Second one is off the mark as well. Rebound there by the Lady Wolves. And it's going to be, it's like Barnes with that rebound and put it right back up. She'll be fouled on the way back in, so the second shot missed. But now Barnes will go to the line. And I'll tell you, the hard times of the second half here by the Lady Wolves. 2 points in the third quarter and none so far here in the fourth. It has just not been, the rim has just not been good to the Lady Wolves here tonight. Great defense by the Lady Tigers. That's been pretty much the difference here. They put on some good defense. The Lady Wolves have made some great defensive stops as well. Have had some opportunities, but just haven't been able to finish. That one goes in and out at the free throw line too. Barnes comes out there with the rebound. And Barnes going to kick it down here in the corner. Here's a three ball onto the way. That one is off the mark. And plus two, 0 for 16 at the three-point line for the Lady Wolves tonight. That hasn't helped them either. So with 3:16 to play here, that's a tie up there. And it's going to be out of bounds to the Lady Wolves as Burrell will be ready to bring it in. Long inbound to Polk. Polk here on the left wing. Polk driving the lane, kicking it back out. Three ball onto the way. That one won't go. Long rebound there by the Lady Wolves, and they'll keep it. Barnes has it. Barnes in the lane. Floater off the glass. Can't get it. Gets her on a rebound. Still won't go. I'll tell you what. Lady Wolves coming out there. It's finally going to be Diaz coming out there with it for West Sabine. Lady Wolves just can't find the range out there on there. Just good shots at it. Just not going down. Rolling out. And here's Sabine trying to push it up. Is Williamson. Williamson here down in the corner. Going to kick it back out to Roberts. Roberts underneath to Bennett. Bennett going to be fouled by Burrell. Second foul here by the Lady Wolves. And that'll put Bennett at the line where she's 1 for 2. She's got 3 points in the ball game. So 2:36 to go. Bennett trying to lock it down here at the line. First shot is off the back of the iron, no good. Second shot coming up here. And that one goes down for her. 2 for 4 at the line tonight. So a big lead here by the Lady Tigers as they needed this win here tonight to get themselves to good position for that playoff spot. And the Lady Wolves desperately needed to win here, but it just hasn't been their night here tonight, especially this second half. It's just been kind of shut down here. Another shot off the mark. Bennett gets the rebound, throws it out to Diaz. Diaz will take her time, bring it up the floor. And Diaz, loose hand on it, kick it back out on top. That is Murphy. Kicking it over here now to Roberts. Roberts. There's a steal by Barnes. And we got to call a double dribble on Barnes. It's a turnover by the Wolves, 37-13. And ready to bring it in is going to be Williamson. Burrell will check out of the game. So Williamson gets it in here now to Diaz. Diaz in the lane, putting up the shot high off the glass. Boy, I tell you what, it was way high off the glass, but she called it. 6 points in this quarter for her. And a dominating performance so far here by the Lady Tigers, as they're looking to close this one out here tonight. Polk down in the corner, another 3-ball opportunity. That one goes down there finally. And I do believe that was Renfro on that first three of the night. So back up ahead, here comes Diaz, and she'll lose the handle on the basketball, but she'll pick it up, kick it over to the far side, and launch the shot. Will not go. Rebound comes out for Bennett. Bennett can't get the rebound. Goes off of her hands. Still fighting for the rebound. Up under there is Barnes. Barnes will throw it up ahead. And that is going to be Renfro, and she's going to be fouled by Diaz, trying to push it up the floor. So clearing the bench for Coach Bragg. Bringing in the younger gals, and it's 1:03 to go. And the Lady Tigers of West Sabine going to get themselves a very big win here, the district win here tonight over a tough Lady St. Augustine squad. And the Lady Wolves, I tell you, just second half just wasn't kind of them at all. So under a minute to go. And I'll send it over to Smith. Smith back around to Polk. Polk all the way back across, long cross-court pass. Smith 3-ball from the wing. Oh, it rattles in and out. Rebound coming back out here by Sabine as Wilson pushes up the floor. And now they kick it over to the far side. And 39 seconds ago, can just hold on for one shot here if that's what coach decides to do. And so moving the ball around in the perimeter. Kick it over here to Ross. Ross underneath. Ball gets away there from Murphy, but Murphy picks up the loose ball. And looks like the Wolves got a hand on it. And it'll be ready to bring in here by the Lady Tigers. Tigers looking to get it in long. They'll get it in there long to Murphy. Murphy taking it to the right side of the lane. Murphy puts up the shot. That's going to be a foul. And that'll be Smith committing that foul. So with 17 seconds to go, Murphy looks like she'll go to the line number 15. Her first time tonight. She's got 2 points on the ball game. And she's done a good job here moving the ball around, running the offense for Coach Bragg. So 17 seconds to go. Murphy at the line. She'll get a couple shots here. That one's off the mark. So here are 17 seconds. Murphy will try to the second shot, and it's off the mark. Out of bounds to St. Augustine. And the Lady Wolves will get it here as Polk will get the inbound. And push up the floor now for the Lady Wolves. Polk driving the lane. Polk puts up the shot and right into the lane and gets the bucket. Her first point since the first half. So down to about a second to go here. 1.9, that's going to get knocked away. And it's going to be Tiger basketball. So they're going to hold on to it. They're going to throw up a shot here at the end, and that's going to do it. It will be a 39-18 win for the Lady Wolves, or for the Lady Tigers of Sin. It will be a 39-18 win for the Lady Tigers of West Sabine over St. Augustine and the Lady Wolves here tonight. All right, we got all kinds of good stuff going on here in the post-game show. So we're going to get to that post-game show coming up, folks. It is the Wiggins Farm post-game show. And we got a lot of senior recognition here on senior night here between games. So we'll get that for you as well. But it's the Wiggins Farm post-game show coming up right now.
The Wiggins Farms post-game show also brings you Elite Hair Design. Find them on Foster Street. Carrie Wiggins and her staff use only elite products to turn out ladies with elite hair design.
Your local bank is on the move with improvements to 2 locations. One on the World Wide Web. What used to be ShelbySavingsBank.com is now HSBText.com, a more powerful and user-friendly website. And at the original Selma Street location, a new lobby to better serve you. Improvements to the corner of Shelby.
Recognition things going on, so we're going to cut this down here just a little bit and let this thing roll. But I want to give you some final game stats here. As the Lady Tigers won for Burrell on the evening for the Lady Wolves of St. Augustine. For the Lady Tigers of for the Lady Tigers of West Sabine. They went 3 of 7 at the three-point line, 8 of 19 at the charity stripe. Leading scorers, all teams, was Wilson. She had 13. Diaz with 11. 6 for Ross, 1 for Roberts, 2 for Winters, 2 for Murphy, and 4 for Bennett on the night. That was the scoring there for the Lady Tigers of West Sabine. A good game by them, and a game that they really needed here in this district. So where we are here, it is the Wiggins Farm post-game show. We're going to wrap this up, folks, here and get you ready for the guys' game, as we'll have some senior activity going on right now. So as soon as we get done with the senior activity, we'll get you ready for the guys' game. So stick with us for that right here on NetSN. As you know, everybody's using whatever. So as we're sitting here on NetSN, getting ready to go here for the guys' game, we're going to bounce out of here, get you ready. So you're going to have to switch over to the other stream, and that's where we'll be as we get ready to go for the guys' game coming up here on NetSN. Smile, you're on camera. Down, and we'll be ready to go here for game number 2 on the way here on NetSN.